Good day everyone, my name is Rizalmiti Asibar and today we will continue to discuss the extended 7 Ps. So, as services became more dominant in the global economy, there are 3 more Ps were added. So the fifth element is people. Employees, management, and customer service representatives are critical in creating a positive brand image. Their skills, behavior, and attitude directly impact customer satisfaction. So, the fifth element refers to, as I said, employees, management, and customer service representatives who plays a big role in creating a positive brand image. So, their skills, their behavior, and attitude directly affect customer satisfaction. So, if employees are well trained and motivated, they can provide excellent service which makes customers want to return. So, for example, Starbucks invests heavily in employee training to ensure consistent service quality worldwide. So, Starbucks invests heavily in employees training to make sure that their service is consistent and high quality in all their branches worldwide. So this shows that how important people are in building trust and loyalty with customers. So next, process refers to the system and methods through which services are delivered. Efficient processes improve customer experience and ensure consistency. So the sixth element is process. So this focus on the systems and methods business uses to deliver its services. So a good process makes everything efficient, consistent, and smooth, which improves the overall customer experience. So if the process is slow or disorganized, customers might get frustrated. So, for example, fast food restaurants use standardized services process to deliver quick and accurate orders. So, fast food restaurants use standardized steps when taking and serving orders to make sure customers get their food quickly and accurately. So, this kind of system keeps things running smoothly and keeps customers satisfied. So, the next is physical evidence. So, physical evidence, this refers to the tangible aspects that customers associate with a product or service. For services where the product is intangible, physical evidence such as store design, online interface, brochures, or uniforms enhances credibility. So, the last element is physical evidence. So, physical evidence refers to the tangible things that customers can see and associate with a product or service. So, for service, where you cannot always see or test the product, first, physical evidence helps build credibility and trust. So they can include store designs, cleanliness, brochures, staff uniforms, or even a website's appearance. So, for example, a hotel's ambience, cleanliness, and facilities serves as physical evidence of quality service. So, when customers see a clean and well-designed place, they feel more confident about choosing that business. So, yan namang gito, no? Cleanliness is always be first. So, it serves as the physical proof that it provides high quality na siya na service. So, that's all. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Sir David. And this afternoon, I will be discussing the role of marketing mix in strategy development. So there are four types of strategy development. So first is customer-concentric focus. So customer-concentric focus is by aligning the 7Ps with customers' needs, business can achieve higher satisfactory and loyalty. So there are 7Ps. So the 7Ps stands for product, price, place, promotion, people, process, and physical evidence. This means that putting the customer at the center of every business decision. So the customer-centric focus is that they're relying on the customer's opinions and thoughts about the product they are selling, and also just like what I've said, they are relying to it. Next is competitive advantage. A well-crafted mix can differentiate a company from competencies or competitors through unique products and pricing strategy or promotional methods. So this allows a company to stand out from its competitors by customers by offering something unique and valuable to customers. This helps to attract more customers and retain loyalty to strengthen its position in the market. So, ang competitive advantage, isa ni siya ka strategy development nga ga-offer og something valuable items to their potential customers so that the loyalty of their customers will mapupunta sa kanila. Next is market adaptation. So when we say market adaptation, it is a business to adjust the mix depending on changing trends, technologies, and economic conditions. So it means business adjusts their marketing mix to stay relevant with changing customer economy. One of the example is they update their products to match the current trends. So market adaptation is a type of strategy development that it is a type of development that they change their current product para makasabay sa trend sa atuang society, para their business would not be fail, makasabay sila sa the current trends diri sa atua. Last one is integration with corporate goals. So this marketing strategy is a marketing mix, ensures that marketing activities support overall business and objective such as growth, profitability, and brand development. This designs to align with the company's bigger objectives such as achieving growth, increasing profitability, or strengthening brand reputation. So the main goal of this strategy development is that they aim to have a bigger development to their company. They want a profitable or strengthening their brand reputation from the company they want to build.
And now let's proceed to the real-world application. So diri nato makita kung giun sa pag-apply ang marketing mix or the main elements ani, which is the 4Ps or the product, price, place, and promotion in real-world business nga gikan sa big international company hangtod sa small local businesses. First, we have here the Coca-Cola. So, in terms sa ilang product, ang Coca-Cola is nag-offer of wide variety of beverage. So, it means that Coca-Cola is not just selling one product. Ang ilahang company is nag-produce paglain nga variety sa beverage. For example, naana is ang kanang Royal, Sprite, Fanta, Minute Maid, ug uban pang mga soft drinks. Kung asa ang ilang customer is daghay mga choices nga mapilian. So, in price naman, Coca-Cola uses competitive pricing. Kung asa mas daghan mga tao or mga customer ang maka-avail or maka-afford sa ilahang product. So, kaning competitive pricing manggod is mao ni ang pag-set sa price sa isa ka product, sa isa ka company, kung asa gina-equal or gina-lower pa nila ang ilang presyo compare sa ilang competitor. So, for example, ang Coke ug ang Pepsi. usahay di ba maka ano ta nga same sila og kanang price. So ang ilang customer is mag-base na lang sa quality sa product. So in term naman sa place, we all know nga ang Coca-Cola has strong global distribution. Bisan asa ka mag-adto na ay Coke, mag-adto ka sa mall, sa mga restaurants, sa mga sari-sari store or sa vending machine or even sa kanang laing other country na joy Coke. And morning one of their strategy kung asa sa bisan asa nga lugar na sila'y customer and of course na sila'y sales. Next is the promotion. So in terms of promotion, ang Coca-Cola is nag-invest jud sila sa mga heavy advertising or nagakuha silang mga popular nga mga tao kung asa mag-endorse sa ilahang product. So for example, Kim Taeyong of BTS. So mo ni siya ang new endorser sa Coke karon. So il know nga sikat jud siya. And by that, mas ma-attract ang mga customer nga mas magpalit sa product which is ang Coke or uban pang mga beverage, and by that murag dili gyud makalimtan ang ilahang product tungod sa ilahang advertising ug sa mga endorser nga ilahang gipanguha para sa ilahang product. So next is the Apple. So in terms sa ilang product, ang Apple is naga-focus on high quality, innovative and premium gadgets just like iPhone, iPad, MacBook, and ang ilang product jud is nagyoy mga unique feature. Next is price. So in terms of price, Apple use premium pricing because we all know that nindot jud quality ang mga product nila. And by that, mag-set jud sila og price kung asa mag-match sa ilang brands or sa ilang luxurious image. Next is the place. So in terms of place, ang Apple is nagabaligya sa ilang product through exclusive retail stores. So it means nga dili jud nato mapalit ang mga Apple products sa bisan asa ra. Kay ang Apple manggod is na jud siya exclusive store kung asa dito jud nato siya mapalit, which is ang Apple Store, or also mapalit pud nato ni nga mga product through social media platforms. Next is promotion. So in terms naman sa promotion, ang Apple is naga-use og aspirational advertising. So kaning aspirational advertisement is a type of advertising kung asa ginapakita niya sa mga tao or sa mga customer nila na if maka-own ka sa ilang product, one of their product, is maka-feel sila na they can become a better version of themselves or live the lifestyle that they aspire to. And now, let's proceed to the local businesses. So in terms naman sa product sa local businesses is simple ra gyud ang ilang product pero gina-make sure nila nga ang ilang product is mapatok jud sa ilahang mga customer. So one of the example of the local businesses is ang street foods or street vendors. So diha nato makita ang ilang baligya which is ang mga isaw, kwek-kwek or mga fish balls o uban pa. So makita nato nga simple ra gyud siya but maka-attract siya og kanang daghan jud nga customer. Next is price. So in terms of price, ang local business is ga-use og affordable pricing kung asa ang ilang mga customer is maka-avail jud sa ilang product and also daghan sila mahimong customer because of their barato nga presyo. Next is place. So in terms of place, ang local businesses is dali ra jud siya nato makita. Makita na nato siya sa mga streets, sa mga palengke, sa mga school gates, basta within the community kung asa dali ra ma-access sa mga customer. Next is promotion. So one of the strategy nga gigamit sa mga local businesses para ma-promote ang ilang product is through social media promotion and word of mouth or the chismis marketing. So effective jud ni siya no para ma-promote ang isa ka product. Kay for example, nay isa ka customer nga nagpalit sa imong product then na-satisfied siya. So i-chismis niya sa iyang mga friends nga uy nindot ang ilang quality sa ilang product. So, ang iyang friend is maingganyo nga magpalit sa imuha and by that, ma-promote ang imong product and maka-gain pud ka og mga customer. So, makita gyud nato sa tuluno which is ang Coca-Cola, Apple, and local businesses nga nagagamit ra gyud sila og same marketing mix which is ang 4Ps but
their approaches is lahi-lahi gyud. Kay each of them is nagadepend raman sila sa ilahang goals and target customer. Kay ang Coca-Cola naga-aim sila for mass appeal, while ang Apple is gina-target nila ang premium market. And lastly, ang local business is naga-focus gyud sila sa community loyalty. So next, here is Mr. Lugnasin to continue the report.
Okay, good day everyone. I'm Novrik Lugnasin, and today I am the one to discuss the two types of challenges in applying marketing mix. So the first challenge is rapid technological changes requires business to continuously update their promotional and distribution methods. So we all know that the development of technology is rapidly growing nowadays. So grabe kapaspas ang pagdevelop sa technology karon nga generations. So in fact makita nato sila everywhere, sa schools, sa balay, and even though sa pakig-communicate, makita o magamit nato ang technology. So in business naman, sa una ang pag-promote sa mga video or ang pag-promote sa mga product is una is giagi pag sa mga dyaryo, then later on na mga radio, and then sa television, and karon ang mga advertisement makita na po nato sa cellphone, sa YouTube and Facebook. So ang business is gatanaw sila or gasabay sila kung sa ang convenient o ang kumbaga kung asa ganahan ang mga tao. So gina-adapt na sa business para dili pod mawala or malaos ang ilahang business. So makipagsabayan sila sa pag-develop sa technology, kumbaga mo-adapt sila sa ilahang palibot nya. Another example is ang Jollibee. So sa una, ang Jollibee is usa man ang fast food restaurant, no? So sa una, if mag-crave ta og Jollibee, so need na to mo adtog syudad para mo adto og Jollibee sa ilahang store para makakaon sa ilahang food. So karon in just one click pwede na ka maka-order og food gikan sila na mismo mohatod sa imuha. So like sa Foodpanda og sa Grab. So kana makita na to nga grabe jud ang paglago sa technology nga gi-adapt pod sa business later on. And ang point diri is ang grabe nga paglago sa technology is kumbaga challenge po ni siya sa business, kay need man nila i-adapt para ang ilang mga customer is makadawat og convenient nga service nga ilang makuha gikan sa imong business. And also ang imong business is maka-avoid og bankruptcy og mas mutaas pa ang inyong chance nga mo success sa inyong business. Okay, next challenge is intense global competition demands innovation in product development. Okay, we all know that competition is part of a business. So kambal na ni sa business ning competition, kay dili man pwede nga magpalabaw lang ka sa imuhang nakakompetensya sa business. So need food nimo mag-innovate, mag-invent og mga bagong product para ang imuhang mga customer is dili mapulaan sa imuhang product o service nga ginahatag. So for example, ang iPhone o ang Samsung. So sa una, pag-release sa iPhone atong iPhone 11, dako kay nga hit sa ilahang company. And also dako kay dungog kay grabe to nga pag-uso or murag kato nga time mas nisikat ang iPhone. And ang Samsung is nakita to nila nga threat to sa ilaha. So mo nang nag-invent ang Samsung og new phone na pod og new model para i-atbang sa iPhone 11, which is ang Samsung S10 and Samsung S20. So later on nakita po to sa iPhone nga threat po to sa ilahang company. Nag-innovate na po sila, nag-invent na po sila og bag-o nga model. Mao na po to ang iPhone 12. and then nagsunod-sunod na. So kadto usa to siya sa example sa innovation and invention of new products para ang imuhang mga customer is dili mapulan sa imong ginahatag nga product. So ang point diri is ang pagiging competitive or global competition is dako ni siya nga challenge sa business kay magamit man gyud imong critical thinking ani ug asa mas ganahan ang mga tao unsay mga product nga wala pa sa uban nga ikaw pa mismo ang unang makabuhat ug asa convenient ug also asa mas ganahan ang imuhang mga buyers and customers. Maong kani global competition is dako ni siya nga challenge in applying marketing mix kana lang.
Okay, so in the continuation of what Mr. Lugnasin discussed, and let's proceed to the changing consumer behavior, which influenced by trends on social media, that it requires flexible pricing and promotional approaches. So, it means nga what people's likes, needs, and shopping habits change quickly because of the trends and social media. Like, tungod sa mga ilang nakita through social media, kanang murag nausab ang ilang gusto nila baliton, gusto nila testingan, ana. But naay challenges when it comes ana. Like, if a product that popular today may not be in demand tomorrow. So, businesses must adjust their pricing and promotions fast. Kaya nga kay if kana nga mga businesses nga ni avail ana or kana murag ni pamaligyaan na, if kana nga trends, if mamatay na siya tungod kay natistingan na sa mga tao, masayang ang ilang kwarta nga ilahang gikuan ana nga product, ilahang gigasto, like ana ba. So para murag mapalit sa mga or para dili sila magansi, dapat ilang i-adjust ang pricing kung asa kanang ma-afford lang sa mga mamalitay. Kisama sa kong ingon, a product that's popular today may not be in demand tomorrow. Kay diba? Kay if matistingan or kanang mapalit na sa isa ka tao or sa mga tao, dili na sila muusab. Kay diba? Kanang ilahang murag kanang sabay lag sa uso ba kay tungod sikat anang example good kanang a milk tea shop notices a certain flavor in TikTok. So para inig mo-avail sila na since na may bag-o nga flavor kanang ilang i-adjust ang kanang price, like kuan sila mga promos nga kung asa ma-attract ang mga customer para mopalit sa ilaha by at least kanang ang ilahang gibaligya mahurot dayon, like mabawi nila ang ilang gigasto since ang ilahang kanang butang dira nga price kanang affordable ra, so dili ra sila magansi. So dapat mao nang gingon nga kung unsa may kanang gina-trend karon yung mga ubang tao nga igo ra testingan, so dapat ang mga businesses kanang mindful sila when it comes nga mag-price kay para dili sila magansi kung mo-try sila pamaligyaan na. Okay, let's proceed to the service-oriented businesses. It said that it faced challenges in maintaining consistent quality. So, making people, process, and physical evidence even more crucial. So, when we say service-oriented businesses, these are services like restaurants, salons, or delivery apps that harder to keep consistent compared to kanang physical products. Anong challenge siya? Kanang lisod siya kanang mag-consist o mga kini sila customers. So, butang na to dira ang kanang restaurant. So, if ang staff or a waiter masipyat lang yun sa kanang order, paghatod sa order, of course, usa may ma-react sa customer, di ba magyaw-yaw kay lahi nga luto or kanang order ang nahatod sa ilang lamisa. So, syempre namjud customer nga kanang grabe jud mamaba kanang grabe jud kayo kanang di jud palampason ang sipyat sa waiter. Like ingon ana madaot ang kining image sa kanang business sa kaning sa restaurant, madaot siya. Of course, pag ingon na ang mga taong kanang tungod naman jud ka ng mga sipyat jud nga waiter, dili ka ng sipyat jud minya padakon ba jud na sa customer no kay syempre mali jud pud noon sa waiter tumagyaw jud ang customer. Tinanay mga istorya na sa customer nga ayo mo dira ang restaurant kay ilang kanang waiter dira kay tanga kayo. So dako yun siya impact sa kana nga business or dira ang restaurant. So mao nang ang 3Ps nga kining people, process, and physical evidence kay kanang grabe jud niya ka important sa businesses. Kay example kanang restaurant nga a restaurant kaning trained well ilahang staff, so nakapaloob dira si people trained well kayo. Then it ensures the order are prepared the same way every time, so nakapaloob si process kay kana jud nga exact time jud na abot ang order sa customer. And then they kanang keep the area clean and attractive, so nakapaloob po dira si physical evidences nga kung asa kaning ang mga kining customer kay ma-satisfy sila sa kanang restaurant. So tungod sa kanang grabe ka trained well sa staff, nakuha nila ang 3Ps nga people, process, and physical evidences. Kung asa kining ma-satisfy jud ang customer ba, like kining nindot diri ang restaurant kay kanang kuan jud kayo ilang waiter staff kay grabe ka abtik yun na ba. So kapag ingon ana ang kining kuan makuha sa businesses nga kanang 3Ps, tako siya og kanang kauswagan sa restaurant, din motaas ang ratings, which is nga dako siya og kanang impact pod sa businesses nga mulambo. So in conclusion, the marketing mix, like the products, price, place, and promotion, and in services, the people, process, and physical evidence is not just an idea in books, it's a real life tool that businesses use to succeed. So companies must plan, apply, and adjust their marketing mix depending on customer needs and market changes. So by that, the businesses that balance all these parts or the 7Ps, like what I've said, that the product, price, place, promotion, people, process, and physical evidences, or can build loyal customers, beat their competitors, and grow steadily.